Hey people, it's Swamp here and welcome to episode 36 of Danganronpa 2! Last time, we saw some body murder hanging, and a Pookie's missing, and the body that we saw hanging in the music room had a Pookie's hair coming out of the bag, so I think it's safe to assume that that's a Pookie. I don't know, I think that maybe she killed herself because of the disease. I mean, she's normally so upbeat and peppy. Maybe the disease put her in a state of depression. Looking for a Pookie?
Oh, I was planning to rest in the on-call room, but I wanted to check on everyone before I did. And the Pookie's missing from the hospital all of a sudden.
Huh?
Perhaps. So what Hajime was saying earlier.
Everyone, let's hurry.
Huh?
Hurry where?
To the music venue! Don't ask, just follow!
Huh?
Music venue. Is the Pookie going to be there?
If my theory is correct, then yes. I don't know. I saw the hair. I saw those little strands of black hair coming out. And she's the only one with long black hair.
Damn it!
My wound hasn't completely healed yet. Don't make me run too much.
Hey.
Is the Pookie inside here?
The only way to know is to go inside and confirm if that hang body is really a Pookie. Trust me, I think it is. I think it's obvious. I mean, the hair, we saw that long black hair. I'm sorry, I can't get over this. I push my teeth and reach my hair over to the door.
Huh?
Huh?
What the heck? Why is it locked?
This doesn't make sense. I mean, I was able to go through just a bit minutes ago.
What do we do now?
Why don't we try from another entrance?
Nope.
This is the only entrance to the music venue. There's not even a window we can't go through.
But why is it locked?
I don't understand it myself, but
Let's go!
if it won't open, the only thing we can do is force our way through. I wonder if that's gonna be hostile. Of the four of us, two of us are girls, you know.
It's got nothing to
It
do with
doesn't
you!
matter if you can do it or not. We have to try.
Damn right!
Let's go. Well, I'll charge at the same time. Ready, set.
Why can't we just get... Okay, here's another plan. We get Hiyoko and we use her as a battering ram.
Go!
At 3 good signal, we turn to the door at full force. Oh, the door moved.
Maybe it'll open easily after all.
Yep.
Yeah, even with two girls here.
Let's go!
Alright, one more time.
At 3 signal, we turn to the door one more time. It was like a live performance had just ended. The moment of silence just before the audience breaks out in a thunderous applause. And a few minutes after that silence, a scream surfaced. Yeah, see, look. Clearly a Pookie. Oh! Hiyoko's dead! Oh my god! Oh, she's gone! Thumbs up! I mean, really? Well, now she gets to join me, my hero in hell. They get tea with Taka. It wasn't just a hanging body. There was also another body, a suspended body belonging to Hiyoko. Right by the ocean sent two bodies. Deadly light. I wonder what will happen if two bodies are discovered at once.
A body has been discovered!
Well, I know Monokuma, he doesn't put emphasis on plurals.
Now then, after a certain amount of time has passed, the class trial will begin! A body has been discovered!
Well, I know Monokuma just didn't add a bodies announcement.
Now then, after a certain amount of time has passed, the class trial will begin!
But this is a unique experience because, well, in Danganronpa 1, even when we were doing a trial for two people, they didn't die they weren't found dead at the same time. Two bodies discovered and announcements in a row. That means the hanging body with a hemp bag on its head, Hiyoko's suspended body. Both these bodies have been discovered at the same time. What is this?
What?
Hiyoko! And who the hell is that one wearing the hemp bag?
Could it be?
Could be two victims?
But when I was here earlier, I didn't see Hiyoko's body. I only saw the hang body over there. Not even 10 minutes passed, but still, why? What is this? Impossible. It's impossible. Killing's happening on assignment.
Shut the hell up!
Shut up, idiot!
This is just...
For now, we should lower that person wearing the head back to the ground. More like that. It's just too sad.
Yes! Oh.
Why not bring the scene of the crime?
Damn it!
Huh?
surprised about that.
There's a control panel for the photon lights on the wing of the stage. You can lower the light with that. That one. We go around to the wing of the stage and press the button on the control panel. When the motor sounded like the growl of a starting beast, the baton lightly slowly descended. When it descended enough for us to reach it, we all worked together to lower the light.
Now, I'm gonna take off the headband, okay?
Yep, that is Ibuki! You know, I expected it. I still didn't want to confront that reality. Other than that, there was no denying the face I saw belonged to Ibuki.
Damn it! It's all my fault. I had a better job watching over Ibuki.
Yeah, I mean, she was doing that whole creepy in the night! You're wrong. It's not your fault, we can't know how we feel.
What's the matter?
Jeez, it feels like someone died in here or something. All right, 2 people died in here.
Hey!
So you punish off the root of all evil!
What the heck?
How dare you call your big brother the root of all evil? Have you met Taka-Ishimaru? I even went to the trouble of bringing everyone for you.
Bringing everyone?
Are you kidding me?
What the hell is going on here? Ibuki and Hiyoko.
What?
So 2 people have been killed?
What?
Whoa there, that's not all. I also summoned the others who were at the hospital.
The others?
This is trouble.
Looks like another serious incident occurred while I was unaware.
Damn it!
I can't believe they did such a horrible thing! Nagito, Akane, are you okay?
Huh?
Huh? Of course.
Of course.
No
I
way!
dug up to this spread disease. Jeez, you guys. That stuff is totally over now.
Over?
Yeah, because I got bored.
For a silly reason?
And now that the killers are, there's no need to keep that motive around anymore. Yeah, this spread disease is gone now, so you don't have to worry about it anymore.
What'd you say?
What the heck? That's impossible.
How can you spread disease and cure it so easily? By making us paranoid?
Phew.
Oh, who cares about the itty-bitty details? What matters is that it's already been cured. So, let's get back to our main topic and proceed as usual.
The Monokuma file! See ya later!
I'll be waiting at the class trial. Do your best to investigate.
But,
This cannot be!
okay, do we do this again? We have no choice. Like last time. If this means one of us killed these 2,
Let me tell
then
you
we cannot leave
this.
this be. This is the 3rd case and 2 victims, man.
Why do we have to do this?
Damn it.
Thinking like that won't do anything. We have to do this.
Damn it.
If we don't do anything, we'll be executed.
What do you
Abandon your overdependence and complaints this instant. Those who have no place in this world. But what about Nekomaru? What's gonna happen to him? Is he not gonna participate this time? Is that gonna allowed? Nekomaru! Huh?
That's weird.
That's strange. I'm crying. What happened to me? Looks like lingering after effects of this rare disease. It's nothing for you to worry about.
Hey.
Are you okay?
Yep.
Actually, it seems like I have nothing to worry about.
This is
Since you
bad.
had the liar disease, your after effects could be lies. Maybe.
Leave it to
Please leave Nekomaru to me. Everyone's focused on investigating, so I must do my very best. Alrighty, I will definitely bring back Nekomaru and win everyone's trust. It seems we should leave Nekomaru to Manami. What about guarding this area? Do we still need him?
Damn it.
I'll stay. I still don't feel very good yet.
Yeah, it's better if I say you're too, right? I should read the autopsy again, right?
Damn right.
Then I'll leave that to you.
Then let's get started, so we can end this nightmare for good.
That's right, we need to end this. We need to finish this once and for all. I know there's no way we can believe that one of us did this, but for those 2's sake, we need to find the truth, and then we need to end this nightmare once and for all. Well, Ibuki's death is up in the air. I mean, we don't know if it could very well have been a suicide on part of her condition, or what. We can't be sure about that. But as for Hiyoko, she most likely didn't do it to herself. I mean, someone had to tie her up, of course. Like, I've been putting up with this for a while, but why is it so damn hot in here? I hate being hot! It's because your clothes are so smoldering. I see to get in. I'll let you guys investigate this place. And so Kazuichi left the music venue under a cloud of rumbling complaints. But it really is hot. In fact, it's sweltering hot. Why is it this hot? No, before that, I need to check the Monokuma file first. There are 2 victims this time, Ibuki Miyoda and Hiyoko Senjoni. Ibuki's cause of death was a crushed windpipe as a result of choking. There are no other external injuries. Yes, she was hung. Hyoko's cause of death was blood loss due to her throat being slit by a sharp-edged tool. It appears her death was instant. What the? Is this it? I already knew the cause of death from the beginning, so this isn't going to be a useful clue. Well, we didn't know Hyoko's cause. She could have been stabbed in the throat. Wanna go about those three as that?
It's strange. Why did the killer kill 2 people?
Or, wait a minute, why would a light be used? Maybe the killer had already killed, I don't know, maybe the killer choked or used some sort of strangulation to kill Ibuki. They snuck into the hospital, and then they set up that whole thing in this area, like they were actually wearing the bag, and then they went on to pretending to hang themselves, only to cut out the footage, only to cut out that thing, and then hang Ibuki's body as if she had hung herself, and then broke the camera to make sure we couldn't record it. Okay, if this theory is true, we can definitely rule out Fuyuhiko. We can rule out Fuyuhiko, all the sick people, and Mikan, since they did not really go to this room. I mean, Mikan, for one thing, was working on everyone. Nagito and the others were sick. They couldn't have had, like, the mental stability to handle it. And Fuyuhiko, well, he's Fuyuhiko. He wouldn't try to do it twice in a row. I don't think, in terms of the people at the hotel, it's hard to say. Because we know that for a fact Hiyoko wasn't exactly good at making friends.
It's strange. Why did the killer kill 2 people?
Huh?
I mean, the more people kill, the more clues you leave, right? So I don't think it's really necessary to kill 2 people and take that kind of risk.
After that,
Or is there a reason that they had to kill 2 people?
a reason for killing 2 people?
Regardless, something like this shouldn't be forgiven, so...
What, are we gonna say that Ibuki was killed by Hiyoko, and that Hiyoko was killed by her accomplice? Are we going down that logic path again?
I'll definitely find
the
out.
truth behind this case.
I think.
That's what I think.
Seriously, I prefer if she had more confidence in that catchphrase. We need to check the crime scene. Kazuichi I don't think would go after. I mean, he would have motive, considering that Hiyoko has been hiding out for him since the start. But let's check the fucking machine, because it was probably shattered to hide evidence. It was probably shattered to prevent it from recording. The shattered remains of the machine are spread all over the floor.
I see.
This appears to be the surveillance camera unit.
This too
Kazuichi
must
put
be
it in
the
the music
will
venue
of
for communication
causality.
purposes. Why is it destroyed like this?
Perhaps criminal psychology is at play here.
What do you mean?
Well,
Even if they know they're not being recorded, there's no way the killer would tolerate committing a murder in front of a camera.
Fine.
So that's why they destroyed the camera. Seems plausible enough. They'd hesitate to murder someone in front of a camera, and that's why the killer destroyed this. Then, what was that thing I saw? The surveillance camera unit has been added to the truth bullet section. Well, out of curiosity, when was this illness? When did Nagito, Akane, and Kane, when were they cured of their illness? Because if that's the case, if the despair disease was in effect at the time of the murders, then I don't want to believe it. I don't want to believe it. It can't happen. I don't think that Mikan would, in her opposite condition, actually snap back at Hiyoko for all the things that she did and stab her in the throat with a needle. Let's check Hiyoko. I need to see firsthand. Was she stabbed by something long and thin? Please tell me she wasn't stabbed by something long and thin. I really don't want to believe. Hyoko's body is suspended against a pillar on the side of the stage. She's wrapped against the pillar with duct tape, and it looks like she was forced to stand upright. Damn it! Who did this? According to the Monkuma file, her cause of death was a slit throat. Her throat looks like it's not bleeding, probably because of the duct tape wrapped around it. But why is Hyoko's kimono like that? her kimono is all disheveled. Also, her sash is tied in the front. Did the killer do this too? But why did the killer kill Hiyoko? When I first discovered Ibuki's body, I didn't see Hiyoko's body there. If that's the case, Hiyoko was killed. It must have been during the time I was getting everyone before I came back. But that was barely 10 minutes. Is it really possible the killer killed Hiyoko and taped her up in such a short amount of time? Here it's possible. Whoever did this would have a narrow window. Is that tape or are those bandages? Please tell me those aren't bandages. Because the killer might have someone who doesn't have an alibi during the time, right? But no,
Hey!
no, Ibuki was treating. No. It can't be. Because Mikan, she went to Nagito's room. Hajime, do you have a minute? No, you're in the way.
Now.
I don't wish to be in your way at all, but there's something I really must help you with. Help?
Actually,
If you look closely, there's an unnatural shape bulging from inside Hiyoko's kimono. So I was thinking she might be hiding something. Wait, hold on. Don't tell me you want to search inside Hiyoko's kimono. Huh? That's exactly it.
why?
Well, it would be a problem if she were alive, but she's dead now, you know? Don't mess with me. Are you saying there's no problem with that now she's dead? But fine. If you don't want to do it, I'll just have to ask someone else.
Hey!
Hey, Akane! Yo, what's up?
Hey,
Well, there's something I want you to do for me. It looks like there's something inside Hiyoko's kimono. Can you feel around for that?
What?
Huh? I don't realize that, but I gotta check out Hiyoko's kimono, right?
thanks.
Thank you, Akane. Helping each other out is a wonderful thing.
Now then.
Let's see. Akane reaches the duct tape bindings. Okay, it's duct tape. Okay, Mikan, she's officially off the hook. Okay. But then again, we still don't know. Hopefully Mikan is just being set up for something. I don't know.
That's weird.
Damn it, she's tied up so tight. I can't really reach with my hand. Oh wait, hold on.
Yo!
There's something. Is this what you're looking for? Is this a key?
Perhaps.
It looks different than the keys to the cottage. Or maybe this is the key to her motel room. The key to her motel room, huh?
But
If her key was so deep inside her kimono, it'd be hard to remove. And it's very unlikely that the killer tampered with this evidence.
isn't that right?
Because if this is a trap, they would have put it more towards the front of her kimono so we'd notice it easier. Which means we can conclude this is something Hiyoko had done with her all along. Okay.
Hey,
Also, it's not like I'm adding to that or anything, but you look like you were curious about the condition of Hiyoko's body, right, Hajime? Of course, that's why I'm investigating. It's true, there are several mysteries regarding her body. Well, just hear me out for a second. Out of all those mysteries, what I think is the strangest is
see?
the way they wrapped her body with duct tape. Almost like they were trying to hide the wound on Hiyoko's neck, do you think? Hide the wound on her neck. I don't really know if that was their true intention, but I guess it's a big help for our investigation. The reason for the low volume of blood is because the duct tape is acting as a compass, right? If her body was left alone, her throat would slit. After her slit, the surrounding area would be a sea of blood. A sea of blood, huh? 2 dead bodies floating in a sea of blood. That's not making anyone faint. There's blood on the stepladder. The stepladder's tipped on inside. This is the stepladder that Ibuki used in the video I saw. But can we be sure that's Ibuki? It could very well be her killer posing as her. This must be the stepladder that Ibuki used in the video song.
Isn't that bloodstain? Look, there's blood on the left side of the stepladder. As I recall, Ibuki didn't have any external injuries if that's the case.
In which case, Hiyoko's killer did this after tying up Hiyoko. But then how would she be hidden? And they got a little trace of blood, and it must be Hiyoko's blood. In which case, the killer must have somehow hidden Hiyoko just while he injured. A bloodstain that probably belongs to Hiyoko was on the left side of the stepladder. And what does this mean? The stepladder's been added to the truth balls. That means that Hiyoko was killed before Ibuki's body was pinned up there. I check Ibuki. Ibuki's body lay atop the safe. She's wearing the hospital gown she was wearing when she was sick. What's this on Ibuki's feet? Blood. I didn't notice this when she was hanging, but the soles of her feet are dirty. It's blood, right? Can we check her hands? But there shouldn't be any external injuries on Ibuki. If that's the case, this blood belongs to someone else. Oh my gosh, no. Oh my gosh, did Ibuki... Okay, I'm starting to see things now. Ibuki could have very well, in her state of madness, just flashed up the killer. No, and then Ibuki would have had blood all over her nightgown. She would have slashed up Hiyoko and then basically got a little blood on her hand. So we need to see her hands.
Damn right.
Hajime, can I talk to you for a sec? You already discovered the body before you met up with us, right? Yeah, at first I didn't know it was a Ibuki because of the hemp bag, though. I wasn't able to tell because of her hair. I mean, look at that hair. But I knew right away she was dead since she was hanging from that rope.
Like,
Which means Ibuki must have died before Hiyoko was tied up.
well,
Well, that helps. There's no time of death written in the Monokuma files this time. But so I wasn't sure who died first. It's true, there are estimated times of death that wasn't written in the Monokuma file this time. Why am I keeping that? My theory, Ibuki was killed later and then put on the rope. I don't know. Her body was hung up there after the death because basically whoever was doing the fake must have done something. They had to have the blood, and otherwise the ladder wouldn't be dirty. In that video, Ibuki was climbing the step on her own, so right after that... Wait, hold on. If Ibuki climbed that step ladder and died right after, does that mean she committed suicide? No, that's impossible. Because even if Ibuki committed suicide, it doesn't explain Hiyoko's death afterwards. Two different deaths happened at the same time. There's no way that's a coincidence. Unless, of course, Ibuki's death was made to look like a suicide. The noose. If that rope was tied to the baton lighting in the ceiling, Ibuki hanged herself with the rope and died. From what I can tell, it looks like a regular length of rope with no unnatural features. But despite the fact that this music ring has a storage room, there shouldn't have been any rope in here, which means it was obtained from the supermarket. Did the killer bring it from there? That means anyone could obtain this rope. That means it'd be difficult to use the clue. I wonder if that's true, huh? Oh, I just noticed a little something. If it's okay if I could burn it?
Hey!
Excuse me, Mika, do you have a moment?
What happened?
There's something I want to ask you. There's no doubt Ibuki's death is being hanged by this rope, right?
Yes, she had no other external injury, so there's no doubt she died from hanging herself.
I see.
I see. It said crushed windpipe, so she could have been strangled beforehand. I see. So Ibuki died by hanging herself. That was obvious the moment we discovered the body. You might not have seen it, but we all saw that she hung herself. You're right, yep, I got it. So this rope won't be much of a clue. Then I might as well search for another place. Jeez, as usual, I have no idea what he's up to. The noose. Chiaki, you got anything? With her arms crossed and a thoughtful look at Chiaki was silently staring at the stage floor. Did something drop on the floor here?
Nothing dropped, it's just dirty.
Dirty?
Hey.
See, take a close look at the floor.
See?
If you look closely,
You're right, there's a smudge. There's something was wrong. Wait, isn't that something? Yes, this confirms it. Hiyoko was killed first, and her killer wiped up the blood. Is this a blood stain?
Yep,
well, the blood stain isn't strange. Yoko's neck was slashed off often.
but still.
Rather, what's strange is, why did the killer try to hide it?
Hide it.
So,
If they weren't trying to hide it, they wouldn't have bothered wiping it off. The reason the killer wiped out the blood stain is not the pint survive. There's no way to be able to conceal the crime by wiping off the blood stain.
So, what was the killer trying to hide? They were trying to conceal the order of the deaths. They were trying to make it look like Ibuki was killed first, and then Hiyoko, to throw everyone off, probably. Hiyoko was probably the first one killed, and then Ibuki was used to draw in people's attention. So, what was the killer trying to hide? I mean, that's the only thing I can think of. I don't know. If this is anything like the last case, I'm gonna be just in a world of pain. It's gonna be horrible. I should investigate. Come on. The hemp bag. Oh, the hemp bag that was originally used to store ice. Well, apparently Monokuma's hemp bag's getting used. Ibuki had a hemp bag on her base and was hanging from the ceiling, but why does she have a hemp bag on her head? Wait, huh? Hemp bag, upon further description, there's a Monomi decal on the fabric. It looks like this can't be just a normal bag. And the curtain. Anything behind this curtain? It's a black curtain hanging out the far side of the stage. This curtain, it's not wide enough. It can't reach from one side of the stage to the other.
huh?
It's not really a full-length curtain.
The curtain was originally here, right? It's strange that it doesn't fit properly.
It probably was taped from the first section of the supermarket. See the black of this curtain taped for temporary use. Just like the curtain at the supermarket.
So you're saying someone took the time to actually bring the curtain from the supermarket?
So,
If they weren't that far, there's probably something that the killer really needed for this crime.
Why did they need it? Probably to hide Hiyoko's body behind the curtain before they went off tying it. There's probably like a big blood stain or something behind. Well, can't we just search it? Oh my, sneezed. Hopefully you didn't hear that. There should be some... What else do I need to investigate? Curtain? Oh, this side thing. Oh, and the candle. No, that candle couldn't have gone out. It was blown out. All the more reason. There's a magic candle positioned at the front of the stage. The dull light in that video must have been coming from this candle. A candle this huge might be hurt for lighting, but they didn't need to bother using a candle. They could have just used the normal stage lighting. Candles added to the truth bullet section. All we can assume is that the killer has to be Ibuki. Okay, if my theory's right, I think I just need to look at all the girls to see just who is around Ibuki's height. And from there, everything will be good. Okay, we know that Peko, she's dead. She can't be it. Ibuki couldn't have done it, if my theory's right. Mikan, well, is suspicious. Hiyoko, I don't think did it. Mahiru's dead, though she is probably alive. Maru, Akane. Akane could have done. We haven't seen results on her. Chiaki. Okay, let's check Ibuki's height. 5'3", 5'4". Okay, Mikan's only an inch taller. Yoko can't. Sonya couldn't be it because she's 5'7". Yoko's 5'7". Chiaki's 5'2". So Chiaki could have done it. Chiaki's under suspicion. Akane, I don't think Akane and Sonya can be put on the block because they were. So between that, we're dealing with Mikan and Chiaki, both of which were available to us. Mikan's been acting strange with that whole head pumping thing. I'll finish checking this side thing right here by the stage. Baton light control panel. There's a control panel on the wing of the stage. It seems you can use this control panel to raise and lower the baton lighting on the ceiling. In fact, we use this to lower Ibuki's hanging body. Begin lighting. The menu I saw. It had a dim candlelit ambiance to it, and it didn't look like this lighting was used at all. But why didn't they use this light? Was there some reason they inconvenienced them? They were trying.
So you have appeared.
I see. So you noticed it too, friend. Which we will be going over in the next part. I know this is awkward, but hey, it'll come soon enough. It'll come soon enough. Anyways, I really appreciate you sticking around to watch this video. I hope you come back for the next one. If you like the video, like, subscribe, comment, share, do whatever you want. And with that, I'll see you later. Bye.